Good day, I am Muhammad Afizuddin bin Idris and today I will present the introduction of our interview report for the International Human Resource Management course. This report is based on an interview conducted with Mr. Ifan Danish, the Human Resource Manager of Wang Meng Holding Berhad. The purpose of the interview was to gain a better understanding of how the company manages its human resource in an international business environment. The discussion focused on several important areas including international compensation, performance management, industrial relations and other international human resource issues. As the Human Resource Manager, Mr. Ifan Danish is responsible for overseeing human resource function and supporting workforce management within the company. Due to his experience in handling employees across different countries, including expatriate, he was able to provide valuable insight into the company's international human resource practices. Moving on the company overview, Wang Meng Holding Berhad is a Malaysian public listed investment holding company. Through its wholly owned subsidiary, Wang Meng Furniture Industries Sdn Berhad, the company specializes in the design, manufacturing and sale of home furniture products. Its products are mainly supplied to wholesaler, retailer, chain store and trade, with a large portion exported to overseas market. Although the company is based in Malaysia, its business operation extend internationally. According to Mr. Ifan Danish, the company work closely with overseas agent, logistic provider and businesses partner in countries such as Singapore, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam and China. As a result, employees often communicate and collaborate with stakeholders from different countries. In terms of workforce compensation, the company mainly employed local workers while expatriates are hired only for selected strategic positions that require specialized expertise. This approach helped the company maintain local market knowledge while also benefiting from international experience and knowledge sharing. Overall, the interview highlighted the importance of effective international human resource management in supporting Wang Meng Holding Berhad's global business operation and long-term growth.
Moving on into international compensation with Men's Holding Berhad. Based on the interview with Mr. Ifan Danish, the HR manager, expatriates are provided with a combination of fixed and variable compensation. These include basic salary as the fixed component, while bonuses are given based on performance. In addition, expatriates also receive medical benefit and relocation support such as housing assistance, transportation, healthcare coverage, and moving expenses to help them settle in the host country. The company mainly uses a home-based pay system where employees continue to receive salary based on their home country structure. On the top of that, additional allowances are provided to cover differences in cost of living, taxation, and economic condition in the host country. This approach helps ensure fairness and consistency in compensation across international assignments. For allowance, expatriates are entitled to housing allowance, transportation allowance, medical insurance, annual home leave, and cost of living adjustment. If employees relocate with their family, education support for children may also be provided. In more challenging locations, hardship allowances are also given. However, there are several challenges in managing international compensation. The main issue is balancing cost control with employee satisfaction, especially when living costs differ significantly between countries like Singapore and other in region. Currency fluctuation also affect both employee purchasing power and company budgeting. In addition, differences in tax regulation and labor law across countries make it more complex to manage compensation fairly and consistently.
Hello, my name is Nur Adriana. For my part, I will explain international performance management. This refers to how the company evaluates expatriates during overseas assignments. It is important because expatriates must not only complete their job tasks but also adapt to different working cultures, customer expectations, and international business environments. Based on the interview with the HR manager, Mr. Ifan, expatriate performance is assessed using several criteria. These include KPI, project outcomes, operational efficiency, service quality, customer satisfaction, team collaboration, and cultural adaptability. In the logistics industry, performance is not only about financial result. The company also looks at how well expatriates manage operation, solve problems, coordinate with international partners, and adjust the host country environment. For performance evaluation, the company used both the host country manager and the home country manager. The host country manager evaluates daily work performance because they work closely with the expatriate and understand the local market. Meanwhile, the home country manager focuses on long-term career development, leadership potential, and whether the expatriate work support with the company's overall objective. This make the evaluation more balanced and fair. However, managing expatriate performance also has challenges. The main challenge is fairness because the expatriate in different countries may face different market conditions, customer expectation, and regulation. Customer issue may also happen between headquarters and overseas offices, especially when cultural differences are involved. Therefore, the company needs clear communication, channels, and consistent performance standards to ensure expatriates are evaluated fairly and accurately. Thank you.
4.0 is International Industrial Relations. Management of employer-to-employee relationships across different countries, influenced by labor laws, trade unions, and cultural differences. Important for ensuring legal compliance and positive employee relations. Workmen's Holding Berhad adapts its human resource practices according to local requirements. 4.1 is trade union involvement in other countries. Trade union influence varies across countries. Some countries have a strong union involved in collectiveness bargaining. Unions help protect employees' rights, wages, and strong conditions. Strong unions also presents may reduce management flexibility. 4.2 is differences in labor laws across countries. Labor law differ in working hours, minimum wages, and overtime payments. Human resource policies must comply with local legal requirements and also have a regular monitoring of legal change is necessary. 4.3 is challenges in managing international industrial relations, balancing global policies with local regulations, managing different culture and legal environment, maintaining positive relationships with unions and employees, keeping up with changing labor legislation.
Based on the interview with Mr. Irfan Danish, one of the challenges in managing employees across countries is dealing with cultural differences. Employees from different countries may have different values, communication styles, and ways of working, which can sometimes lead to understandings. Another challenge is language barriers. When employees do not share the same first language, communication can become less effective and may affect teamwork and productivity. In addition, multinational companies must comply with different labor laws and regulations in each country, making human resource management more complex. Mr. Irfan Danish also mentioned time zone differences and varying employee expectations as challenges. Therefore, human resource managers need to balance global consistency while respecting local practices. This shows that managing an international workforce requires both strategic planning and effective communication skills. According to Mr. Irfan Danish, adjustment is the most common challenge faced by expatriates. Employees who are assigned to work abroad need to adapt to a new culture, language, social environment, and working style. Many expatriates also experience homesickness and family-related concerns, especially during the early stages of their assignment. These challenges can create emotional stress and affect their job performance. From a critical perspective, Expatriate success does not depend solely on the employee. Organizations also play an important role by providing support and resources to help expatriates adapt. With proper support, expatriates may struggle to perform effectively, which could result in assignment failure. To manage cultural differences, Wegmans Holding Berhad places strong emphasis on cultural awareness and communication. Mr. Irfan Danish explained that the company provides orientation programs and cultural awareness training before employees begin international assignment. These programs help employees understand the host country's customs, business practices, and workplace expectations. The company also encourages continuous communication between expatriates and local employees to promote mutual understanding. Mr. Irfan Danish shared several valuable recommendations for students who are interested in working in human resource for multinational companies. First, students should develop strong communication and interpersonal skills. English proficiency is particularly important because multinational companies involve interaction with people from different countries and cultures. Second, students should gain knowledge on labor laws, international business practices, and cross-cultural management. This knowledge will help them manage international workforce issues more effectively. Finally, Mr. Irfan Danish emphasized the importance of adaptability and continuous learning. Since the global business environment changes rapidly, successful human resource professionals are those who can adjust to new challenges and continuously improve their skills and knowledge.
For this session, I will discuss the interview findings and how they relate to international human resource management theories. First, for international compensation, Wegmans Holding Berhad use a home-based pay system and provide additional allowance such as housing, transportation, and medical benefit for expatriates. This practice is related to the balance sheet approach, which aim to maintain expatriates' standards of living while working in another country. The company also consider differences in living costs and currency fluctuation when managing compensation package. Next, for international performance management, the company evaluates expatriates using KPI, operational performance, and behavioral competencies. This aligns with the 360-degree performance appraisal theory, where feedback is collected from multiple sources. In Wegmans Holding Berhad, both home country and host country manager participate in the performance evaluation process to ensure a fair and comprehensive assessment. For international industrial relations, the interview revealed that labor laws and trade union practice differ across the country. This is explained by the global integration and local responsiveness framework, which suggests that multinational companies must be balanced global HR with local legal requirements. Wegmans Holding Berhad adapt its HR practice to comply with local regulation while maintaining organizational consistency. Lastly, the company faces challenges such as cultural differences, language barrier, and expatriate adjustment. This challenge can be explained through Hofstede cultural dimensions theories, which highlight how cultural values influence workplace behavior and communication. To address this issue, the company provides cultural awareness training and encourage effective communication among employees.